Everyone thinks Shigeo Kageyama, better known as Mob, is blessed with incredible psychic powers. He can bend reality, destroy buildings, and crush enemies with his mind. But what if these powers aren't a gift? What if they're a curse, slowly eating away at his sanity, identity, and humanity? Let's dig into one of the darkest Mob Psycho 100 theories out there. Mob Psycho 100 is one of the most emotional and mind-bending anime in recent years. It's about power, identity, emotions, and what it means to be truly strong. But fans have noticed something strange. The more Mob suppresses his emotions, the more unstable he becomes. Today we explore the theory that Mob's psychic abilities aren't a blessing. They're a supernatural curse, binding him to trauma and emotional collapse. Mob's power is tied directly to his emotions. The more he represses, the more his percentage climbs, until he hits 100% and all hell breaks loose. But why does he even need a meter? Because according to the theory, Mob isn't in control of his powers. His powers are in control of him. They feed off his emotional instability, growing stronger the more he suffers. And every time he explodes, someone gets hurt, even if it's himself. This isn't just a narrative device. It's a symbol of a cursed existence, where strength comes at the cost of peace. Mob doesn't see his abilities as something cool or impressive. He's terrified of them. He wants to be normal, to blend in, to grow through hard work, not psychic shortcuts. That's because every time he uses his powers, he loses a little bit of himself. In fact, we've seen this literally. When Mob blacks out during emotional surges, a darker version of himself sometimes takes over. It's not heroic, it's terrifying. These surges are like being possessed by rage, grief, or fear. It's not Mob's mind doing these things, it's the curse reacting to pain. There's one moment in the series that really shakes the foundation of who, or what, Mob is. When he hits 100% in emotions like rage or sadness, he sometimes awakens something other, a monstrous presence. A being that doesn't speak, doesn't hesitate, and doesn't care about consequences. According to the theory, this isn't just Mob losing control, it's a separate entity or force, one born from the curse of his powers. A psychic parasite feeding on his mental state, waiting to fully take over. If that's true, Mob isn't just in danger of hurting others, he's in danger of being consumed. Reigen, the self-proclaimed psychic fraud who mentors Mob, plays a strange role. He constantly tells Mob to suppress his powers, not rely on them, and focus on becoming emotionally strong. At first, it seems like simple moral advice. But what if Reigen knows the truth? That Mob's powers are cursed? That using them too often or too recklessly could destroy his soul or the world? Reigen may act like a clown, but he's always careful to keep Mob calm, focused, and away from emotional extremes. It's like he's not just a mentor, but a protector trying to stop the curse from growing stronger. Remember the LOL cult? They worshipped Mob after witnessing his true power. They didn't see a boy, they saw a god, but this god didn't save them out of compassion. He overwhelmed them with power, erasing their free will and leaving them blissed out and brainwashed. That moment hints at the darkest possibility. If Mob lets the curse take over, he could stop being human. He could become an unfeeling, unstoppable force, a psychic deity who imposes peace through raw domination. That's not a gift. That's a world-ending curse in disguise. Mob constantly struggles with who he wants to be. He joins the Body Improvement Club to become stronger the normal way. He distances himself from fights unless absolutely necessary. He chooses empathy, kindness, and connection over power, again and again. Why? Because deep down, he fears what he might become. The theory suggests he already knows, maybe unconsciously, that his power is unnatural. That if he surrenders to it fully, he'll lose everything that makes him Mob. So, is Mob the most powerful psychic in anime? Or is he just a teenager cursed with something he never asked for? Something that punishes him for feeling anything at all? Maybe his greatest strength isn't his power, but his refusal to let it define him. What do you think? Is Mob a tragic hero or a ticking time bomb? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you dare, stay tuned for more anime theories that just might be true.